get online jobs. Assuming that you want to become a virtual assistant, or you want to work as an online tutor or perform any kind of work that could be done online for clients, you really only have three major sources of these types of jobs. Please understand that these are categorical sources, meaning there are many different variations to these, but ultimately this is how they operate. Your three choices are going your own way, micro-sourcing platforms, or job matching platforms. Method number 1, going your own way. When you go your own way, you're basically selling your services through your website. Maybe your website is just a page on blogger.com or medium.com. It's still an online service page. Obviously, you should adopt the most professional-looking online presence. Invest in a domain name, get it hosted somewhere, and make sure that your website looks professional. The more professional your site, the higher the chance people will hire you. Pretty straightforward. How to get people to visit your site. When you do go your own way, you're basically taking out online ads or promoting your website or doing some sort of outreach to get people to do business with you. The bottom line is to get people to see your website so they can see what it is you offer. You can charge much higher rates than if you were to advertise your service on a platform. There's no comparison. The only person you're being compared to is yourself. Watch the video on online marketing to get a basic understanding of traffic building techniques you can use. Another downside to going your own way is that you have to learn how to sell online. Please understand that there's a big difference between learning how to drive traffic and learning how to sell. A lot of people confuse these two things, and that's why they spend a lot of money on paid ads with very little to show for it. You also have to set up a web presence that can convert traffic into sales. This is not as easy as you think because it takes quite a bit of time and attention to detail, but it can be done. Method number 2, micro-sourcing platforms. Micro-sourcing platforms are places like Fiverr where service providers set up an account under which they can then create many different ads. Each ad relates to a specific task they perform for other people. For example, if you're a graphic designer who can produce banners, headers, Photoshop edited photos, and other graphics tasks, when you join a micro-sourcing platform, you agree to price your service according to their price restrictions. On Fiverr, service providers used to be restricted to only $5. Not anymore. But you can only offer one specific task per ad. These are very task-specific. Potential buyers would then go through Fiverr and they would do searches for tasks related to the ones you're offering. The big advantage of micro-sourcing platforms like Mechanical Turk, Fiverr, or Micro Workers is that they're job-specific. There's no guesswork as to the kind of task you are expected to perform. The downside to micro-sourcing platforms is that the competition is so intense that it's normally a race to the bottom. These task platforms or micro-sourcing websites are very price sensitive, so make sure that you only offer services that you can earn good money from. This means you should offer specialized services. Method number 3, job matching platform. A job matching platform flips the script of micro-sourcing. With micro-sourcing sites, clients basically have to select among ads posted by the service providers. With job matching platforms, it's the other way around. The clients will post the details for their project, and then the service providers would bid for that project. The big advantage of these platforms is that the client has a lot more control. The client can specify certain types of skills, they can dictate certain outcomes, and they can select among the pool of potential contractor bidders. The big disadvantage of job matching platforms is that service providers are forced to compete. A lot of people posting specialized jobs on job matching platforms expect to pay $1 for a Ferrari. The good news is that if you specialize and have a solid track record, you can still do well on this type of freelancing platform.